What?
Yeah. Yeah, so you and Chris.
He's in it, yeah? That's for this one?
Yeah.
He was like, my mind. It's like, he didn't know.
We are moments away from kickoff in today's Under-16 Boys Gary Miller Charity Shield Final.
A celebration of excellence, community, spirit of the beautiful game. Let's meet the starting lineups for today's match, starting with the away team, Pickering Football Club. Number 6, Elijah McCormack. Number 5, Evangelos Kolovos. Number 1, Noah Mateos. Number 2, Jivan Prasad. Number 3, Alexander Stankovic. Number 4, Julian Elliott. Number 7, Tarek Lerner. Number 8, Russell Wright. Number 9, John Antwi. Number 11, Ian Draffin. And number 15, Khalid Winter. And now for the home team, Ottawa South United. Starting number 12, Kareem Sadek. Number 1, Elliot Chan. Number 4, Foster Nankaro. Number 11, Gabriel Elayudi. Number 18, Jaden Yu. Number 22, Caleb Larocque. Number 29, Ali Nazari. Number 30, Isaiah Rajakoba. Number 44, Elias Martinelli. Number 69, Olivier Hamidou. And number 99, David Amo. And now introducing our match officials who were appointed for today's OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield match. Referee, Adrian Tangiala. Assistant referee, Katrina Vanderbort. Assistant referee, Chris Cameron. And fourth official, Ashad Hulhak. Welcome everyone to the Zankin Automotive Soccer Centre, home of Ontario Soccer and the Ontario Player Development League. In today's Under-16 Boys Division OPD Gary Miller Charity Shield match, please put your hands together for the away team dressed in black, Pickering Football Club. Our home team is dressed in white and blue. Please welcome Ottawa South United. We are honored to have some special guests today. Joining us from TFC Academy, Head of Recruitment, Chris Posniak, and Chris Williams of O'Neill's.
They're going to come and accept it, and
It's now time to recognize this year's Under-16 Boys Division OPDL League Champions, Woodbridge Soccer Club. We invite the team captain to come forward and accept the OPDL League Champions Trophy and League Champions banner on behalf of the team and club.
So Woodbridge on the inside, 2 boys on the inside? Yeah, there it is.
Fans, a big hand for your 2025 OPDL League Champions.
You guys want to get into two lines maybe? Come forward a bit. Make sure there's 2 lines. So if you need someone else come forward. Yeah, that's good.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Okay, boys, looking here. Ready? 1, 2. Thanks, guys. Guys, look up.
And now we ask everyone who is able to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, soccer fans, welcome back into the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center indoor stadium field as we get you set for kickoff here with the Under-16 Boys Final at the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield. This match will take place between Ottawa South United in the white and blue kits, taking on Pickering in the all-black kits, white numbering on their backs. And we get set to duke it out for the second time today. 6th of 8 match scheduled on the weekend, and with the coin toss directly below us, we'll get set to go through the team lineups pre-match here, and let's have a look, starting with Pickering FC. They'll put Noah Mateus between the sticks for this one, and some players to key in on include Ian Draffin and Khalid Winter. Keep an eye on Tariq Livermore as well. All 3 gentlemen could have a big hand in Pickering's success today. Their captain, Alexander Stankovic, heads back to his team as he'll lock things down for Pickering today. Let's flip it over to as we get a look at Pickering in those all-black kits, and there's Stankovic in number 3 rejoining the squad with Antwi to his right and the call-up McCormick to his left. Let's get a look at the Ottawa South United squad for today, as Elliot Chan will be their starting goalkeeper today. A call-up of note includes Kareem Sadek, who takes a role in the starting 11. But keep an eye on David Ammett and Justin Walker coming off the bench. Martinelli could have a big role today. Ottawa South United have built themselves a strong squad here. It's going to be a great match between OSU and Pickering as we get set to kick off the Under-16 Boys Final at the 2025 OPDL Gary Miller Charity Shield. We'll be playing two 45-minute halves as OSU will kick us off working left to right across your screens with Elias Martinelli standing over top the ball. In the white kits, Pickering in the black, working right to left. This event would not be possible without our key partners, Toronto FC, the CPL, and Gatorade. We're underway here in the Under-16 Boys Final at the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield. And that ball almost directly into our broadcast booth. Get on your toes, crew. They've been doing a great job all weekend, but thankfully, the bars come to our defense there. Down at the pitch, Stankovic laying himself out, but the throw goes to Ottawa. That ball played in towards the penalty area, knocked away, and then subsequently on by Drafen. And Pickering start to break out the far flank with Livermore supplying the ball. It's broken up and controlled by Sadek, the call up there for OSU. Ball played back by Hamidou. And then into the rafters, and we'll get a drop ball restart.
All Gary Miller Charity Shield games are being broadcast live on the MySoccer app.
Download the app and don't miss a minute of the action.
Ball dropped to the OSU keeper Chan, who will restart from the turf. The ball played up across half, but it'll track out for a Pickering throw. As OSU deploying a three-man backline defensively, Pickering with a four-man backline as it's controlled here by Jaden Yu. Back to the keeper as Livermore presses, but Chan able to see that clear. Martinelli flicks on defensively. They can't handle it initially. OSU do come away with it as they press towards the attacking third. Drawn back for Rajakoba, who takes the shot off the post and then cleared out for a corner. Oh, nearly a massive strike inside of 2 minutes. Have another look at this attempt from Rajakoba. Dipping shot off the post. Didn't look like Mateus got a piece of it. And then cleared away by Holovos. Martinelli setting up for the outswinger. Good ball delivered in, headed on, but wide of target. OSU creating two quality chances inside the opening minutes here. As the header just went wide from the corner kick. It was Ali Nazari coming up with that header attempt. As Mateus plays it out from the goal kick. Strong boot there as it's controlled by Antwi. Out of his range after the first touch though, and out for an OSU throw. Caleb Larocque. It's a hockey name, and he takes a tough attitude to his defensive game as it's worked over to Rajakoba. Rajakoba checking his options as two men close down on him. He does well to work the ball back to Olivier Hamidou. Hamidou's switch attempt initially blocked away. Battle for possession ensues and Pickering come up with it. Livermore. Hamidou there defensively to intercept. Hamidou playing it through the middle now as Kareem Sadek tried to pick out a teammate up the far flank there in the form of Amat, but it was broken up nicely defensively. Martinelli had it stripped away, and now Antwi tries to get it back to Livermore, who's charging on it. Hamidou there with a good defensive play, and ultimately a foul awarded in favor of OSU. There's a good ball towards the penalty area. Will they get a chance to make a play on it? Closest player was Nazari, tracked down by David Amott, whose shot was over the top. But they will continue to work service to Amott as he's one of the main threats up there for OSU today. And inside of 5 minutes, he's just starting to find his stride. Dangerous player with number 99 on his back. Certainly a guy you want to keep tabs on defensively. Mateus, good goal kick, battle for possession, bodies clank around, and a free kick awarded to Pickering. Taken short and quick, Elliott tried to expose the scramble from the OSU side of things, but now Pickering have it away. Wright working the left wing, right into the penalty area. Hamidou stays with him closely, crossed in front. Chan got a piece of it. Volley attempt and cleared away by a defender, still there. And a big block that time by Hamidou, who stood tall in the way of that volley from Wright. Ball turned over, OSU trying to counter. Amott offside, he had to curl and pull back, and that's okay because Eliuti continues to carry for OSU. Eliuti calling for a corner, but it's out for a goal kick. So Mateus will slow it down and prepare to take the long goal kick, as it's flicked on there by the effort of Russell Wright. Russell Wright had that volley attempt earlier that got blocked by Hamidou as he now plays it ahead. Hamidou can't find a clean way through, but now it's retrieved by Eliuti, who finds Martinelli trying to get past the last man, but Winter there defensively. Winter does well to shake the charge from Martinelli and shield for a goal kick. So some good mini battles within the opening 10 minutes here, as both teams have some good pace, some good purpose in their play, and they look to create for that opening tally. Ball volleyed ahead that time by Kolovos, and then headed on by Prasad. Pickering trying to hold possession, but taken away by Rajakoba, who's had the best chance of the match so far when he put it off the post inside of 2 minutes. And now Isaiah Rajakoba gets set to toss the ball in from the throw. Knocked down initially. Kolovos unable to clear it, but he does draw a foul, so a free kick to Pickering. Stankovic overtopped the ball to take the restart, sends it up the pitch, and Hamoudi had to backpedal to make that defensive header. Good clearance. Not all the way clear as Draffin tries to keep the play alive. That time knocked free by Martinelli. Blocked by Winter, and now Livermore comes back from an offside position, so a whistle and a free kick here for OSU. They'll play it back to the keeper, Elliot Chan. Quickly back out, and now they'll try take space. Martinelli initially checked too, but now it's controlled by Livermore for Pickering. Tries to thread the needle. Oh, Hamoudi had to make a quick play because he had a man bearing down on him. And it's a corner for Pickering, as getting there with speed was Julian Antwi. There you see him, number 9, as he closed in to create that tense moment. Ian Draffin getting set to take the in-swinger here for Pickering, their first corner of the match. as they've got a man right on top of the keeper. It's tight to the line, and on the subsequent chance, saved by Chan. Well, Antwi was the intended target from the corner. He was right on top of the keeper. And it was havoc for a brief moment, but then on the hit and a hope from outside, it was a relatively routine save for Chan. Headed up and trying to control was Sadik, but he's got Livermore all over him, and Livermore gets too aggressive and gets whistled for the foul. So OSU will try change the pace a little bit here after having to defend a corner and a bit of a press from Pickering. Hamoudi, after receiving from the keeper Chan, sends it up the pitch, making the run, but too heavy a ball for Amit to catch. And Noah Mateus scoops it up. Good drop kick by Mateus to keep it low as Persad takes control, headed on. Back and forth it goes as Hamoudi trying to close down on right, but getting there defensively for OSU was Jaden Yu. Wright working against Hamoudi. Hamoudi steps in his path, takes control, clears it up the line, and out for a Pickering throw. Javon Persad takes the throw quickly back to Stankovic. Stankovic draws the cross ahead. Flag stays down despite one or two calls for the offside from OSU defenders, and ultimately knocked out for a Pickering throw. Persad will take the throw deep in the attacking third here. As knocking it around. And controlled now by Eliuti. He tries to play the ball ahead for Amit, who commits the foul on Kolovos, and a free kick awarded to Pickering. Let's get a look at the replay and exactly how that contact developed. Well, there you see the end of it and the end result with both players collapsing to the turf. And the free kick awarded to Pickering. Sent inside the area, but too close to Chan as he gets to it ahead of Russell Wright. Long ball headed away by Stankovic as OSU tried press with that delivery, but it's knocked out for a throw. Controlled there by Foster Nankoro as now they'll play the ball ahead. Running towards it with pace is Nanzari. Nanzari taking on his man inside the area. Nanzari loses it there to Winter and fouls him in the process. So a free kick to Pickering. Hamoudi. Controlled there by McCormick. Winter, oh, he gets clipped. No advantage. Two fouls in quick succession on Winter. OSU have to be careful playing him now. Stankovic. Quick little 1-2 as he gets it back. Tries to advance up the line, but Hamoudi there with the defensive coverage. Ball bouncing around. A Pickering player hits the turf in the form of Drafin, but play continues on as Elliott had control, then stripped away. They do keep it alive now with Persad in possession. Elliott tries to find the man inside as Drafin, dribbling through traffic, wants a call, and he gets it for the contact down towards his shins, and this will be a free kick set piece opportunity for Pickering. Let's get a look at the replay here. He fights off the first bit of contact, but then the second bump from Martinelli draws the whistle. And I believe they'll bring it back to the spot of the first bit of contact, and it'll be Drafin, initially the lone man over top the ball, but now Livermore takes it. And Drafin doesn't seem too happy about this, but Livermore is going to take the free kick. Three-man wall to defend. Livermore, good attempt, but not enough to truly challenge, as Chen made it look very routine. U. Long ball over the head of Amit and headed away by Kolovos. It's a big role for a call-up to play as Kolovos manning the center back position today for Pickering, but he's doing a good job from a defensive standpoint, working alongside Stankovic. Right. Headed away by Hamoudi, out for a Pickering throw. 15th minute of action, scoreless here in the under-16 boys final of the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield. But both teams playing with some good pace, some good purpose, and it feels like something will come here in the first half. And certainly more chances to come in the near future. Pickering starting to brew. Persad whips the left-footed cross into the top of the area. Knocked loose, going up for the header. Intended there was McCormick, and then Kolovos there to keep it alive for Pickering possession. Stankovic, inadvertent collision there with Elliott. He wanted a call, nothing doing. Stankovic. That's headed up by a partial interception from Sadek. And now knocked on where appeals for an offside, but nothing doing is breaking in for Pickering. With that chance was Julian Antwi. He had good speed to beat the defender in U, but with the ball bouncing and the height that it was, he couldn't get a great volley off. And Chan made the save look fairly easy. Martinelli, man offside there, is making the run is Eliuti, and the flag goes up. From our vantage point, you could tell he was probably a 3 or 4 stride distance off the last defender. And possession to Pickering. Persad back to Stankovic. Surveys the field in front of him and plays a long ball ahead for Antwi to run onto, and he's going to catch this after Hamoudi made the initial play, but you'd like to see a little more composure there from Antwi as he rushed it more than he needed to, and it's out for an OSU goal kick. U. Good ball across the half, a chance to run onto it. Tight parameters down there, but Stankovic wins the battle against Eliuti. U with the defensive header, and then he gets hit hard by Antwi. Good sportsmanship though, as Antwi quickly acknowledges that, gives him a high five, and retreats after committing the foul. Jaden Hughes had a nice match so far for OSU. Patrolling that 3-man back line in that center back position, and doing effectively so. Ball drops in. This could be danger as it's blocked out at the last second after it looked like Nazari was going to have a quality chance. Long ball played back the other way, and Chan out of his net and out of the area, and somehow clears all the obstacles up there. Right, flips it over. Is the flag staying down? Yes, it is. Antwi shoots. Oh, big save! Well, how about that stop from Elliot Chan on the chance from Julian Antwi? That's Pickering's best chance of the match so far, as Antwi struck that pure and powerfully, and Chan got just enough to keep it out. Pickering setting up for the outswinger, short option presenting. The ball whipped into the back post. Martinelli can't clear it. Right, volleys back in, but off his line. Chan there to secure. Well, Elliot Chan making his biggest impact on the match moments ago with that save. But OSU's back line, they've got to be concerned about Antwi, who continues to be a threat. There's a good through ball. Eliuti in clean. Eliuti shoots, and it's 2. It's 1-0 OSU. Eliuti opens up the scoring in the 20th minute After being caught offside on the previous sequence, there he times it beautifully. Goes in all alone after the pass from David Emmett. And you see the celebration from Gabriel Eliuti, who opens up the scoring to give OSU the 1-0 lead. The swing in momentum after Pickering nearly put one past the keeper Chan. And less than 2 minutes later, Eliuti breaks in clean for the breakaway goal. And OSU take the 1-0 lead. Let's see how Pickering respond. Ball played ahead. Emmett trying to beat the man in Kolovos, but he does well to clear the danger. As the bank of soccer with decades of investing in soccer programming at all levels, BMO is committed to boldly grow the good in business and life by growing our beautiful game. We are honored to work with BMO as lead partner of Ontario Soccer's grassroots empowerment initiatives and newly announced digital platform My Soccer, powered by BMO. As OSU appealing for a penalty, but nothing doing despite the contact on Nazari. The My Soccer powered by BMO app is a cutting-edge app and media platform set to revolutionize the soccer experience for players, coaches, officials, fans, and families throughout Ontario. OSU get a corner kick after the work there by David Emmett, and they'll try find a response here. You see the QR code on your screen. Download the app today. It's free. Get it at the Play Store or the Apple App Store, and get that exclusive content only on the My Soccer app. Let's see what OSU can do with this corner. In-swinger towards the back post. Emmett tries to keep it alive, but it's out for a goal kick. So Noah Mateus, the keeper for Pickering, who tried his best to stop the breakaway, but it was clinically finished by Eliuti. Other than that, Mateus has been decent when called upon, the one that went off the post, but he has made some other saves. As OSU continue to press, and here goes Eliuti. Through ball for Emmett. Emmett tries to tap it home, but just pushes wide. The flag stayed down. He would have been onside. And you can see the look on Mateus's faces. Maybe a little bit of frustration that the back line is starting to show some cracks. Emmett nearly picks up the loose ball. Continues to charge, and now Nazari has it. As Ali Nazari tries to work his way towards the penalty area. Nazari down low before it's cleared out by Kolovos. Get a look at the replay. And that's that last chance from Emmett, and you can see the keeper, Mateus, charging off his line, but Emmett was in clean, and if that's on target, that's 2-0 OSU. Emmett controlling from the throw. Back, cross towards the back post. Mateus off his line, collects. Eliuti charging for the aerial attempt. Good save that time by Noah Mateus. His drop kick clears the half and then some, as it's played ahead by McCormick, but quickly retrieved by OSU. Sadik ahead for Nazari, who beats the defender. Nazari, low cross in for Emmett, and he puts it home! The second time he would not be denied, and now it's 2-0 OSU.
United goal scored by number 99, David Hamill.
A big goal there, as David Emmett makes it 2-0. And there you see the young man give the thumbs up. as it's a dream start here in the under-16 boys final for OSU. Have a look at the replay. What a great play by Nazari. That low left-footed cross, and Amit sticking out that foot to get the clinical finish. And OSU are off to a flying start, 2-0 here in the 25th minute of play. As you're tuned in to the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield Under-16 Boys Final. Let's see how Pickering adjusts now, as all the substitutes and reserves for Pickering are up, getting warmed up at the moment. Had a brief glance to the bench and realized they have no players on the bench. They're literally all getting warmed up, and I'm sure the coach is feeling a little frustrated at this point. Livermore trying to get something positive built here. Ricochets over to Elliott. Elliott wants to tee it up, but it gets closed down on him before he can fire a shot. Elliott, late slide tackle, and this is going to be a caution. Well, Julian Elliott was desperate to keep Pickering possession alive as it ricocheted to Nazari, and there you see on the replay, Elliott getting all man and no ball, and the first caution of the match goes to Julian Elliott in the 26th minute. Good to see Ali Nazari able to continue on after taking that knock. He will head to the touchline for now, but he's going to be okay to continue.
Scientifically formulated, so you never stop.
And of course, Nazari assisting on the second goal there with that critical play along the left flank. And Nazari continues to be a threat as they look for him again. Ball kept alive. Hammett takes control. Secured now by Larocque. Larocque manning the left back position on that three-man back line today for OSU, as he tosses in for Sadek. Back post cross, and Eliuti was offside, so it'll get whistled down before anything further can develop. Mateus looking for options. He'll keep it short for Stankovic. Stankovic carries through the middle before playing it ahead to McCormick. McCormick then dishes to Livermore, who plays it off to Wright. Wright controlling here with his right foot. Into the middle, Livermore has it skitter away from him, and now OSU advance that up the pitch. And Amit is going to run onto this, trying to take on Kolovos. Kolovos there with the initial stop. Amit retreats to secure possession. Quick touch by Larocque before it's secured by Sadek, who's then fouled, and a free kick here for OSU. OSU put players around the top of the 18, 5 white jerseys in the vicinity, headed up by a Pickering defender. Stankovic tries to clear. Eliuti relentless in pursuit of it. Hamoudi was in the fray as well, but a foul committed by Eliuti, and it's a free kick to Pickering. Kolovos, Mateus right back to him. Pickering trying to find some energy, but Nazari gets in the way of it, and now he's going to secure it for OSU. Ricochets its way to Martinelli, trying to open up a lane. Dishes that back to Nanacrow, who shoots, and that one just goes over top the net as Nancarroll let it fly. And Foster Nancarroll with his best chance of the match as Martinelli set him up off this pass. There you can see him step into it, and it just sails over top the bar as Mateus looking like he had it covered. And he certainly did as he watched it sail out for the goal kick. U retrieves it defensively for OSU. As we remind you that Ontario Soccer values fair play, and we share this common passion with our partners from Respect in Sport, as a tough play there leads to an OSU foul. Respect in Sport, the leading e-learning platform for the prevention of bullying, abuse, harassment, and discrimination. Learn more about their programs and start your Respect education journey today at respectgroupinc.com. LUT went to turf rather easily there, and
Substitution for Pickering FC. Entering
a
the
foul
field,
called.
number 17,
And a
Paco
free kick to
Alongo.
Pickering. Pickering will make a substitution here as Alongoma comes into the match. And we'll see if Alongoma can make the impact they're hoping he might have up front. As for the time being, Julian Antwi to the bench. Pickering looking for possession off the restart, but there's Nancro who came away with it, and quickly OSU retrieved possession here with Martinelli after they lost it temporarily. Martinelli with space, crosses to the back post, but over the head of Emmett as he retrieves in the far corner. Oh, burns the defender there. Fancy footwork here, nearly ricochets it in off a man. And David Emmett is really heating up now. He's got one to his name already. Have a look at this replay and this highlight effort as he burns the first defender, then takes on a couple and tried that tight angle cross maybe to try bank it in, but the keeper Mateus there to parry out for the corner. Impending corner and the in-swinger being set up for OSU. Good cross delivered. Headed away initially by McCormick. Play continues on as it's secured by Nancaro. Sadik goes all the way back to his keeper Chen, and OSU will restart with Hamoudi in possession. Eliuti, he opened up the scoring in this one. And then a clip on the back of the heels of Julian Elliott. And it'll be a quick restart for Pickering. Winter. Kolovos looks to push the ball up the pitch. Right, running onto it with reception, but the first touch just got out of his range and far enough for the keeper Chan to track it down. Chan looking to push the players up the pitch, but it hits one of the support beams up in the ceiling, and we'll restart with a drop ball. So Chan will try it again here, and this time completes the low line drive. Eliuti with a challenge on his back, but sees the ball through. Nice pass ahead for Rajakoba. Draws into the middle as he tried to pick out Nazari, but the flag goes up and offside called against OSU. Stankovic. He'll opt to leave it for Mateus. The Pickering keeper showing a little frustration after the second goal. Looking at his back line, feeling helpless after another clean breakthrough led to OSU striking for the second time in the match as Wright gets spun around on impact from making the play, but then nothing more comes of it with OSU gaining a throw. Nancaro stripped away. Graffin, and quickly knocked out before Pickering can get anything going. Persad. As Persad plays ahead, intended for Livermore, he tried to flick on, but nothing there in terms of black jersey support, and it's easily secured by the keeper Chan. Pickering with the all-black kits, white numbers on their backs. OSU in the white jerseys, blue shorts, white socks. OSU leading 2-0. Pickering trying to wrestle something back, but that play snuffed out by the call-up Sadek, who then feeds it ahead for Nasri, and the flag goes up to negate that chance for Ali Nazari, who's had himself a match so far. Kolovos plays it ahead, looking for right. He'll have a chance to volley here with the left and pushes it wide of target, but they continue to target Russell Wright as he continues to be one of the bright sparks today for Pickering, creating chances. He had arguably their best chance of the match that was turned away by the keeper Chan. And on that left-footed volley, missed, but not by a big degree. Expect him to walk in a little more next time. Here go OSU in transition. Martinelli running onto it. Stankovic, beautiful slide tackle as he got the ball. Martinelli crashed to the turf after contact with the ball. And that was a textbook tackle. Mateus. Oh, a lot of contact on the back from Livermore, but no call. Livermore continues to press, and now Yu's in some trouble here. Yu tries to dig his way out, and the only option is to give up a throw. Pickering trying to take advantage. Livermore couldn't get it. Yu not messing around, hammers that one again. We're going to have a substitution, a couple of substitutions here for OSU.
Ottawa South United substitution.
So Justin Walker, we mentioned him pregame. He'll be coming off the bench here.
Also entering the game, number 89, Justin Walker.
Keep an eye on him as Nazari heads out and Eliuti heads out. And there you get a look at Nabil Mahmoud, who's one of the 3 call-ups today for OSU, getting his first paces on the pitch. Walker fans on the first touch he gets with the volley, but OSU still clear it despite that gaff. Sadek stripped away by Elliott, but they can't hold possession. Nankoro turned over, and now it's controlled by Drafin. Hamoudi stepped up nicely, and now Emmett's off to the races. He's onside, and he's got room to run. He's being closed down quickly by Winter. Emmett trying to toy with a couple of defenders. Draws inside. There's a chance right on Mateus with the save. And Justin Walker with his first chance coming off the bench with that shot on target. OSU looking to add to their lead here before the halftime break, already up 2-0. Playing 2 45-minute halves here in the under-16 boys final of the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield. As you get a look down at VIP row with Martin Basil there, Matt Ferreira, couple of big wigs pitch side taking this one in. Lots of representatives from big organizations taking in the action this weekend. Folks from TFC is coming up with it here are OSU, and trying to force it through was Kareem Sadek, but it's out for an Ottawa throw. Lots of attention, of course, paid to some of these younger divisions where those academies would still be recruiting players. U16, you never know what kind of talent you might find here that can advance on to bigger things within their careers. Good physical battle there as Elliott draws the foul, as he did a bit of a tangle there with Nankoro, and now he'll pick up his captain's armband, and the two number 4s tangle. Controlled here by Julian Elliott. Pushes it forward, 1-2, and retrieves possession. Tries to hit Persaud, but he's closed down. Contact, and he's slow to get up, as that was a bit of a physical tete-a-tete. Bit of an equipment issue on the pitch, so we'll remind you that Ontario Soccer is thrilled to once again collaborate with Circle K, the Canadian convenience store industry leader, as a premier partner and supporter of grassroots soccer across the province. Whether to fuel up before a big game or after a hard practice, Circle K is your thirst stop. Visit CircleK.com to find convenience stores near you. Well, Pickering were pressing, say that 5 times fast, and unfortunately nothing worked out for them after that possession. But they'll build up here again with Stankovic in control. Tries to pick out Persaud. It was Pickering's Persaud pressing in possession. And now Livermore down on the pitch. And hopefully he's okay. They'll call the medic out as Livermore was away from the play and seems to be favoring his right ankle. He's had a nice match today, and you have to hope that Tariq Livermore is going to be okay here for Pickering. Able to get up under his own power, so that's a good sign already.
As part of the Gary Miller Charity Shield.
But he'll head over to the touchline for some treatment and hopefully won't be held out of this match for very long.
Proceeds going directly to the SickKids Foundation, and 50% split amongst the winning agents and directed to their charity of choice. Being displayed in the upper lobby and will be available to bid on throughout the weekend. Be sure to check out all the great items.
Pickering won't waste any time. They'll make the substitution here, so the injured Livermore will come out of the match for the time being, and Pedro Klein will come into this game.
Number 14, Pedro Klein.
Restarting here with the throw. Pickering try get some momentum. Persaud plays it ahead. Intercepted initially by Sadik. He continues to press for Ottawa. Emmett, oh, that goes off the face of Elliott. And referee will stop it for player safety and check on Elliott with the possible head injury, but he quickly motions that he's okay, and more of a stunned play than hopefully anything physically detrimental to Elliott. Can't be too careful with that bang-bang play where the ball comes up and hits you in the face in close quarters. Wright trying to work the right side this time. Picks up the ball, but it tracks across the line first and out for an OSU throw. Caleb Larocque getting set to toss it in here. Plays it over to Yu. Jaden's Yu, long ball across the half where it's picked up by Stankovic. Kolovos delivers that one forward, headed away by Yu. Controlled now by Walker. Through the middle. Nankoro. Under pressure. As dishing it off that time was Mahmoud. And now it's controlled by Emmett. Through the middle, tries to touch ahead. Back and forth it goes. Emmett with two defenders on him. He gets clipped, but the ball tracked out for a Pickering throw before the contact. Russell Wright, he's got a man breaking there in Klein. Ball turned over as Sadak stepped up to make the play. He's been impressive today as a call-up through the midfield for OSU. There's a through ball intended from Persaud, but it's broken up. And as we approach the halftime whistle, we'll wait to see how much added time we'll have here. But OSU firmly in control right now, up 2-0. Off goals from Eliuti and David Ammett. Good touch through there by Mahmoud. Ammett working the far flank. Being shielded closely. He lays that one off to Sadak. Dispossessed this time, and now Draffin tries to lead the charge. Quickly turned back by OSU. Controlled here by Rajakoba. Nankro plays it quickly over to Sadek, who gets clipped and draws the whistle with two defenders converging on him. You can see the Pickering coaching staff in the background there, not too happy about that whistle. But they'll have to defend a set piece here, and a chance for OSU to maybe add to their lead. Isaiah Rajakoba stands over top the ball.
Has indicated that there will be a minimum.
As we'll have a minimum of 3 minutes of added time to play here. Rajakoba over top the ball, 5 white jerseys in and around the penalty area as it's headed on by a defender and out for a corner. So OSU looking to take the lead into the half, maybe trying to add one more if they can from this impending corner. As there you get a look at Elias Martinelli, who sets up for the outswinger. But he needs the ball first. As OSU have right now just 4 jerseys inside the area, but 2 lurking outside. Martinelli delivers the cross off a defender, ricocheting dangerously back towards the near post, but no white jerseys there to press the threat. Martinelli trying to track it back, right all over him defensively. Walker unable to hold it, and out for Pickering possession. Prasad tossing in. Draffin through the middle now. Elliott. After he received from McCormick. And now controlled by Draffin, but his through ball over to Hamoudi and possession exchanged. Nancro, he gives it away. Wright comes up with it now for Pickering. Ooh, a lot of contact away from the ball there, and that's a tough break for Pickering. It looked like Klein got clean there. But now Chan covers it up. Klein was cutting in. The defender had a lot of contact to impede his path, but I don't know that the ref had the angle to see it. That tackle, though, will get whistled down as Rajakoba gets called for the foul. And let's get a look at the replay. You'll see Rajakoba sliding in here. There he came from the left of your screen, and with that challenge, called for the foul. McCormick, quick little touch there from Draffin. Pickering try to keep it alive, and they do so. Prasad steps around the first challenge. Into the middle, Draffin finds the man on the wing there in Klein. Draffin tries to cut his way back inside, but Sadak there to break it up. And now Mateus will control here as the halftime whistle sounds. And after the opening 45 minutes of play here in the Under-16 Boys Final of the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield, it's Ottawa South United 2 and Pickering FC 0. Goals just 4 minutes apart from 2 different goal scorers. And let's go to look at your halftime stats here. And it's been predominantly OSU in this match. Pickering have generated 3 shots on target, but OSU have dominated in possession and in dictating the pace of play. And so far the match favoring them 2-0. Before we head to break, we've got some great insight from today's coaches. So yes, whenever we're ready, let's roll that video.
It's been a long year. And just like I said, we want the boys to have fun. they go out there, we play the football, entertain the fans, and that's success for us. And after this, they have memories of the finals that they're enjoying, and that's what success is for me.
So great insight there from Pickering head coach Jamie Peters. And we'll head to the halftime break with OSU leading 2-0 over Pickering FC as you're watching the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield.
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
The OPDL is a great league that's set up to put a lot of eyes and a lot of people looking at your pathway. I think that it's very fluid in the way that you can play.
She was a best case example, but all those younger kids saw a tangible, real life example of success. Whether that person wanted to obtain a soccer scholarship, we saw Jade go on and do that in Michigan. Jade being a part of the provincial team program. For others who wanted to do that, they saw Jade do that. Youth national teams, senior national teams, now overseas with Manchester United. So all of those things that younger players may want to achieve on a personal level, Jade has done that.
No dream is too big, because if I can do it, they can do it.
The provincial program, it offers a lot of opportunities, and if you go there and you do your thing, a lot of good things can come for you right after. So that would definitely be my biggest advice, is to just understand the opportunity and don't take anything for granted.
My advice is you're here, you got chosen for a reason, and just don't get caught up in being nervous because it goes by so quick. So just enjoy it, have fun, and just play how you play.
Have fun, play your game, play how you always play. You're chosen for a reason, and be confident, be a good team player, support each other, and just, have fun.
Always keep mentally strong and be prepared for any adversity they face, and to always keep their head high.
You guys were chosen for a reason. You clearly have talent if you were selected for this. So just be yourself on the field and really have fun.
Don't be overwhelmed by the experience. It's going to be super exciting. You guys were picked for a reason. Go out and have lots of fun.
Know your worth. You guys have been selected for a reason. These are the best players in Ontario. So, you're here to show why you're the best. And I just say, know your worth, be confident.
My advice for the U14s is to take the constructive criticism that you get from your coaches or your fellow teammates and just run with it, because that's the only thing that's going to make you grow and to make you stronger.
I feel honored being selected for Team Ontario, and I feel like privileged.
People thought that I had something to contribute to this team, and that means a lot.
There's a lot of hard work and dedication that leads into this.
It's a really nice reward for all the hard work that all of us put in.
Okay, girls, it's all yours.
And it's nice to see all the work that everyone puts in to produce talent in this province.
I felt great. It felt like I made it to another step in my life, and I just want to keep on getting better and show what I can do.
I've always wanted to be on the team, so it's really exciting.
Not every kid has the chance to be here and play for Team Ontario, so I'm really proud of myself.
It's super cool to represent where I grew up, and obviously my goal is to go as far as possible. So I was just really excited because this is a really good first step.
It was really exciting, and I was really happy to find out when I got the email.
It feels quite awesome, honestly. It's a great experience.
I feel like I get to perform and show my talents to everyone here watching and Ontario Soccer.
I'm really appreciative. I really like this program, and it's amazing here. I really like it.
Walking in, seeing our names above our jersey, I've done some stadium tours, and it literally felt right like that. It felt like we were professional players.
It felt like a pro experience.
A pro experience.
It felt really professional.
It was very professional and stuff. I've seen it on TV and stuff, so it was that.
It felt like I was walking into a professional team's change room, and then I'm about to play in a professional game.
It felt like I was kind of like a professional, with all my teammates.
It was a really nice experience just to hype us up, maybe get us ready for the game even more.
I'm excited for the games, the results, and to make friendships with the new teammates I have.
I'm really excited to play with the best players in Ontario, playing with them and against them.
I like being challenged like this. It's a great feeling. I love it.
I'm just excited to perform for my coaches, my teammates, and to just show my skills around.
Just be able to play with a couple of my friends, show who I am, and play my greatest abilities,
I'm most excited for playing with new players that aren't on my team, that I don't get to see very often, and that are from different places like London and Ottawa.
Learn new stuff, score some goals, help the team win.
Learn about what I can do on my position and just get better, play with better players, and just improve.
We both played 2012, so having this opportunity to play up with this amazing group of girls has just been awesome.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah, these jerseys are super cool, so they're really nice.
Substitutions for Ottawa South United at a halftime. Entering the field, number 11.
All right, soccer fans, welcome back into the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium indoor field as we get you set for the second half kickoff in the under-16 Boys Final at the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield. And we kick off with Pickering getting the action underway, working left to right across your screen in those black kits, trailing 2-0 to OSU, working right to left in the white. And OSU have been absolutely spectacular today. Let's see if they can keep it up through the second 45. Leading 2-0 as LaRock plays it in from the throw. Bouncing ball. Mateus off his line to collect. Collision there, and a yellow card's coming out here. As that's Nazari back in the match for OSU, and in the opening minute of play in the second half, a high-impact collision, and we certainly hope that both players are okay here. As Mateus, the keeper for Pickering, charged off his line. Nazari, the attacker for OSU, who's going to receive the caution. Mateus seemingly okay as he pops back to his feet. Nazari still slow to get back up. And let's not speak too soon on Mateus as he's still a little bit slow to move here. And Pickering have to have some concern right now about their keeper. As there you get a look at Nazari, who receives the caution. Looks like Mateus is favoring his midsection a little bit there. Ali Nazari, who assisted on the second goal for OSU. We'll head to the touchline for the time being because of the medical treatment he received before being welcomed back on the pitch. Goes into the book here with the yellow card in the 46th minute. Mateus gets set to restart the action here. As it's flicked on from the kick, and OSU try hold possession, but Prasad comes in and the flag goes up for the offside. So Pickering will restart short here. Kolovos playing that one over to McCormick. Out wide, they work the far flank before pulling it back inside. Making the touch there is Alangama, but he can't hold on to it. Pickering do hold possession as it's controlled by Klein. Persad into the 18, contact away from the ball. A few Pickering fans clamoring for a call, and then Kolovos with a miscue, and he'll give possession up. As mentioned, just an embarrassment of soccer knowledge on that touchline there. And the elusive Martin Basil spotted in his natural habitat. But don't ever expect him to actually send you a picture that he takes of you. Nazari, this time he's on the receiving end of the collision, and he gets the call. Let's have a look at the replay here. Ooh, being stepped on there, the right foot of Nazari, the landing spot for Kolovos, and a toughly earned free kick there for OSU. Jaden Yu gets set to take the free kick as he delivers the ball in towards the penalty area. Takes a bounce. Mateus punches, not fully clear, and a big defensive block there by Stankovic. Otherwise, that might have ended up in the back of the net. The good volley effort came through. Stankovic darted the leg out and was able to clear it. Have a look at the replay here. You with that quality cross in, parried away, and then the subsequent volley chance fell to Walker. And now the corner for OSU, curling in on the in-swinger. Hamoudi heads it back to the near side post, but out for a goal kick. The biggest soccer event in the world is coming to our country and province in 2026, and we want you to be a part of it. With BMO as the title partner of Generation 26. With BMO as the title partner, Generation 26 is a bold initiative designed to bring the game to every corner of Ontario, with a full calendar of events and initiatives running throughout the summer of 2026 and beyond. Learn more at ontariosoccer.net/Gen26. Persaud controlling here for Pickering as they try create something in the attacking third. Persaud draws it back. Longamo played in by Persaud, off the line. Chan comes to collect as they tried to pick out Pedro Klein with that cross. Klein proving to be a threat up there now for Pickering. Longamo tried to advance that one on. Yu's going to have to control here defensively for OSU, and he does well. Elliot Chan will slow it down before playing it out with the left foot. Headed away by Pickering. The two teams exchange aerial possessions. Drafen tried to poke it forward. Yu heads it back to his keeper before the speedy threat of Klein can provide any real impact. Yu. Contact on the back of Mahmoud, but no call. A hot pass back there, and the keeper's got to be careful as Mateus did well to handle it awkwardly and then get it off before the impending pressure from Walker bear down on him. Chan. Mahmoud. Headed away initially by Elliott, and then a foul committed as Alongamo gets the call. Alongamo will receive the pass from the quick restart. Ball turned over, and now it's controlled by OSU. Working it through was Nazari. They try pick out Walker, making the run. Walker to his left. Oh, closed down at the last second by Stankovic. Contact on the back. That's going to be a free kick as Eliuti draws the foul. And the man that opened up the scoring has given OSU a set piece opportunity from a dangerous area on the pitch. There you see the foul committed by Longamo on the back of Eliuti. Approaching 10 minutes played here in the second half, and Nankoro will have a chance here with a two-man wall defending to either go for target or play in a cross here. Hamoudi, one of the big bodies, looking to receive something should he whip the cross through, and he will towards the back post. Oh, flicked on by Hamoudi. He had the chance, but he couldn't put it on target. The big center back, Olivier Hamoudi, keep an eye on him, number 69. At the back post, the ball fell right to him. Had it with his right foot, but just pushed it wide. Foul there as Stankovic gets hauled down, and it will be a free kick for Pickering. Quickly headed away by the defensive effort of Bailey. Pickering get it back with right in possession. Promptly stripped free. Mahmoud unable to control. Pickering trying to defend here as Eliuti with speed. Got through the first tackle, but on the second was closed down and lost possession before it was knocked out for an OSU throw. From the throw, controlled through the middle where Pickering will pick up control after OSU fritter it away. Right, he'll track towards the far line and tap back for Stankovic. And then the subsequent ball knocked out. Pickering trying to build through the middle there with Olongamo. Had it stripped free. Does find its way back to him though. Klein. Back pass under pressure, and they just have to boot it ahead where LaRock gets a defensive touch for OSU. Sadek, he does well to push that forward for Eliuti. Working his numerical counterpart, Eliuti gets it only as far as Kolovos. As now Persad tries to lead an offensive charge for Pickering. Elliott. Excuse me, that's McCormick. Nice little 1-2 as it's picked up here by Olongamo. And now secured by the OSU keeper Chan, who takes his time, bringing it to the back of the box before he'll scoop it up. Nancro touches that one wide where Bailey gives it a knock. Nancro sliding tackle, but he can't contain the ball carrier for Pickering as it's played ahead, intended for Draffin after the good pass from Moskopoulos. Nancro finds the man here in Nazari. Nazari cutting inside, wanted the right-footed shot closed down by Kolovos, who's then pulled down. And Nasri, who's already on a caution, has to be careful with fouls like that. Kolovos. Pickering bench emphasizing that point that it was the man already on a yellow. It's going to be a tight leash now for Nazari if he wants to play that edgy style. Pickering's bench continue to emphasize the point. Here in the 58th minute. Draffin. Seven black jerseys in and around the penalty area for Pickering, as they feel some urgency now, down by 2. Ball played in. Olongamo intended target, but that never found its way to him. Wright trying to hold possession. Breaking out is Walker. Ball quickly played back in as Draffin trying to track and keep it alive. But Hamoudi does well to shield it, and it's out for a goal kick. But Pickering certainly operating with a sense of urgency now as we approach the final half hour of this match. Get a look at the OSU coaching staff. Head coach Julian White leading the way. Clattering play there with Bailey getting the worst of it, but no call. Kolovos with pressure on his back gets the header. Nazari goes up with a tight one, and then a hard tackle there. And that's going to be a caution to Persad. Well, Nabil Mahmoud creating the foul there. As you can see, Persad just darts the leg across his body. No contact with the ball and all man, and it's a caution there on that bang-bang play. Jaden Hughes going to take the free kick. OSU want to make a couple substitutions. Not sure they're going to get them in before the restart, though. And from this distance, you will be looking to whip a cross in here towards the penalty area. Fourth official saying, let's get the match. We'll get it at the next break. So you prepares to restart the action, draws the cross in. Hamoudi, closest man there. Now Eliuti there with the header to keep it alive for OSU. Walker tries the volley. That's blocked. Hamoudi still in control as he tries to hold possession for OSU. Good tackle by Stankovic. Stankovic playing it up the line. Off an OSU player and out for a Pickering throw. We'll get the substitutions now for OSU as Nabil Mahmoud will come out of the match, and with a goal to his name already, David Ahmed will come back in. And the other substitution will see Josiah Apong make his debut in the match, taking out Ali Nazari, excuse me.
David Amo and number 15, Josiah Apong.
O'Neill Sportswear is a leading supplier globally to grassroots sports organizations and professional clubs alike. With over 100 years of expertise, O'Neill's is Ontario Soccer's official soccer apparel, uniform, and equipment partner. For more information on their made-to-order personalized apparel and uniform solutions, visit O'Neills.com. O'Neill Sportswear. Live for it. Advantage played here to OSU as Opong gets his first touch and he dishes ahead for Emmett. Emmett being closed down closely by Kamal. Kamal trying to keep him in check. Emmett whips the left-footed cross, but it's behind the net and out for a goal kick. So final half hour of match play, and if Pickering were feeling some urgency prior, they really have to start pushing as much as they can now because time is certainly not on their side, down by 2. They've had some good chances through the second half, not a bevy of them, but certainly inside the opening few minutes of the half, the opening 5 specifically. Handball there played by Nancro, and a free kick that could maybe spark something for Pickering. They'll have a chance to drop something into the penalty area from this set piece. OSU going to try hold a high defensive line though, and for now Draffin just keeps it short. Draffin's going to try open up a switch here, nothing doing for the time being. OSU just swarming in terms of their coverage. Hamoudi. Oh, nice move there by Eliuti, but then the pass just skidded away from Amit, and unfortunately for OSU, that jaw-dropping moment led to nothing more. Substitutions coming here for Pickering.
For Pickering FC.
As Julian Antwi will come back into the match.
Aiden Calra and number 9.
And Aiden Calra comes into the match as well. Well, we'll see if Antwi can provide a spark like he did in the first half, creating some real quality opportunities for Pickering. And they could use that offensive spark from Antwi now. And right now they'll try find him with the ball, but Hamoudi elevates up for the defensive header. Pickering do pick up possession again with Stankovic. Appeals for a foul call. It'll be a throw-in for Pickering. Bailey defended that perfectly as he didn't back down and did well to clear the danger that could have come. Off that sequence, ball out, and referee will give the throw to Pickering. Stankovic tossing in. Draffin. Bailey sees it clear defensively. Getting there with the header is Noah Kamal. Amit brings it down for OSU. Eliuti tries Walker. They'll square up again. Eliuti draws it back to Nancro. Further wide as it's controlled here by Josiah Apong. Burns the first man, and then coming back for the tackle for a little redemption was Calra. Apong still in possession. Fights that challenge off. Apong trying to take on 3 men, and in the end, Pickering clear it. He'll just knock that out, not taking chances. It'll go for a Pickering throw deep in the attacking third here in the 65th minute. Pickering FC needing to generate something of threatening, something of consequence. And unfortunately, that ball from Kolovos not serving what they need. Amit draws it back. Apong had it ping-pong away from him and then pulls down his man, but there's no call for that contact, much to the dismay of a few of the Pickering players, as Alongama got hauled down. Amit, he flips that on. Will the flag stay down? It's offside, as Walker was a good stride or two ahead. Elliott. Pressure on the back of Antwi. He plays to Elliott. Turned over as Eliuti comes away with it. Hard tackle onto the back of Elliott, and he receives the free kick. Ball played up as Bailey trying to track back defensively. Stankovic tried to self-volley, but the flag goes up, and it's an offside. Well, remember that we've got 2 more matches after this one on the day, as there you get a look at the offside statistics in this one. As we're coming to you live from the Under-16 Boys Final of the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield. But up next, we'll have the Under-14 Boys Final at 3 p.m. And we'll wrap up the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield action with the Under-16 Girls Final at 6 p.m. between Vaughan and London TFC. Under-14 finals for the boys will see Woodbridge taking on London TFC. Pickering will get a throw here. Try work possession, but it's promptly knocked away. Good defending that time by you. Back into the match, trying to make an impact is Rajakoba for OSU. Ball through the middle for Alongamo. Alongamo advances it to Wright, who then drops it back for Calra. Kolovos. Pickering with patient possession, but time not on their side. They've got to have a little more purpose and urgency to their play now as we approach the final 20 minutes of match play. Good long ball there from the keeper, Mateus, but it's headed away by the defender, Bailey. And now Yu steps forward from the back line, and on the third attempt loses possession. Throw-in to come here for Pickering. As it's controlled by Antwi. Over to Stankovic, into the penalty area. He's drawing for the left, tries to pull back, but Hamoudi there with a perfectly timed slide tackle to defend. Stankovic scampering to get back onside, and he does so. Cuts past Bailey to his right foot, wants a shot, can't draw an open lane. Alongamo, he tries to find the teammate there in the supported Drafen. Initially broken up, but then a foul on the back of Alongamo, and it'll be a free kick here for Pickering. And a set piece opportunity to make something happen in the 69th minute. And Drafen stands over top the ball. 2-man wall defends. 7 black jerseys in and around the penalty area. An 8th in the form of Calra lurking maybe 15 yards off. The ball comes out. Calra will have a chance to make a play. Wright gets to it first. Flicked on. Antwi with the volley attempt. That's blocked. Stankovic inside the area trying to make something happen. Still in control. Stankovic defended by you. Pulls out, draws the cross, but Nancro there to intercept and get the clearance. Oh, and OSU nearly sprung a break for Eliuti. Alamongo, but that time nothing breaking after Alongama couldn't find his teammate. And there you get a look at the Pickering FC coaching staff led by Jamie Peters, the man on the left. They've got to be feeling it now, down by 2 with just 20 minutes of play remaining. Today's Gary Miller Charity Today's Gary Miller Charity Shield has been fueled by Gatorade, scientifically formulated so you never stop competing. Well, Pickering are going to need that extra bit of hydration here to try change the outcome, down by 2 with 20 minutes to play. Mateus controlling. Headed away by Sadek. Loose ball as he'll pick it up once again. Teams just exchanging possession through the air here. Now Sadek drops that one back for Hamoudi. Nancro spins off the challenge. As it's controlled out wide there. Initially by Rajakoba before it went out for the throw.
Substitution for Ottawa South United. Entering the field, number 34, Elias Martinelli.
Elias Martinelli will come back in, replacing Josiah Apong. As Apong doing a good job in relief there. And Bailey gets set to restart the play with the throw. From the throw, Amit trying to make something happen. Crosses, but it's out of touch for a goal kick. Pickering play the ball ahead here. As unable to come away with it was Antwi, but now controlled at least for the time being by Drafen, who fights off a lot of contact before getting the foul call. Frustration starting to boil over a little bit. As giving a bit of a push there was Calra. Have a look at the replay. There you see the contact on Drafen, and he'll get set to take the free kick. A two-man wall defends. OSU pushing just about everybody up on this one. Just 2 men behind the ball other than the kick taker Drafen. Seven black jerseys in and around the penalty area. Drafen plays it towards the back post. Too heavy. Oh, cross back in front! But the flag goes up. It was out of touch for a goal kick. Had that stayed in play, though, it would have been very interesting. Get a look at the replay. It was really well hit by Drafen and maybe a little too much weight, but on that touch back, you can see Alongamo would have had a chance. It's been that kind of day for Pickering. They've just not had those slim margins of error go in their favor today. And when OSU has dictated, they've been firmly in control. They scored 2 goals within 4 minutes. And that's been the story of this match. OSU, once they got the lead, they never relented. They never relinquished, and they've never looked back. They're less than 20 minutes away from closing this out. Alongamo trying to change that here. Pickering desperate to retain possession. Ball played ahead. LaRock gets to it for OSU. As trying to keep that one in is Calra. But it's out for an OSU touch. OSU get the throw here. LaRock gets it promptly back. Sadek, he gives it away, and now Drafen tries to play a through ball, but he's hauled down, and that'll be a free kick. Sadek's got to watch himself. He's going to get a yellow card there. Well, whether it was what he said or the action of hauling the man back, Sadek into the book here in the 75th minute. And Pickering will have another chance to play a cross in. Drafin. Ball into the penalty area, headed on by Antwi, still loose. Knocked down, and the volley attempt off the foot of Kamal goes wide. And the big center back who found himself up in the attacking role there had the ball dropped to him, but unable to bury it in tight. Hammett with contact on the back. Pickering's bench not happy that the call is a throw for OSU. Hammett. Sadik. Rajakova playing that one off. Bailey had it temporarily. Got away from him and trying to shield it was Aliuti, but it's out for a Pickering throw. Antwi. Drops back for Elliott. Tries to sidestep the challenge. But a well-timed slide tackle there by Bailey knocks it out. Stankovic. Ruled to be an Ottawa throw. Well, the Pickering fan base trying to get them fired up. Both squads trying to find the energy to finish this through. The match has gotten a little bit muddy. And the pace of play has ground a little bit. And it's this kind of short sequence whistles that have just really interrupted the flow of the match now. And for Ottawa, you don't mind it, but for Pickering, it makes it hard to get any momentum going at all. Free kick awarded here, but before they get the chance, we'll have a substitution for OSU.
Andre Gual.
So Andre Gual comes into the match, and he takes the place of Sadek, who's on the most recent caution. Pickering restart, playing it up the flank to Elliott. Elliott under pressure. Two defenders closing him down. Elliott whips across through Hamoudi with the defensive header. Right with the volley attempt, and that got blocked. Martinelli nearly closed down for a breakaway chance, but he couldn't get to the ball ahead of the defender, and now the flag goes up for an offside against Pickering. It was a good play by Mateo Masokopoulos, who came in and made the stop there for Pickering. As you get set to restart the action. Approaching the final 10 minutes of match play. Martinelli tries to hold possession through the center circle. Foul committed by Nancro, and a quick restart sees Wright streaking up the flank for Pickering. Crosses in front, knocked back to Wright. After the initial block by Yu. Yu there with a defensive header once again. OSU keeping the pressure at bay from Pickering as Alongamo got dumped behind the play. Wright takes his man down, and the contact from Wright on Rajakoba draws the whistle. Have a look at the replay of that sequence and that tackle by Russell Wright that earned the foul. You get set to restart here for OSU as we hit the final 10 minutes of this match. With that defensive header there by Muskopoulos. Alongamo, he gets trapped in his effort and knocked out quickly. Pickering try to get it back here. Drafin taking it down low. Trying the cross, but that's out for a goal kick. Check that, it's off a defender out for a corner. Drafen getting set to take the outswinger. Movement inside the area, headed away by Yu. Not fully clear, but Elliott fans on the volley. Second ball played back in. This could be something. Big save by Chan as he charged off his line and took it away from Noah Kamal. Well, twice now Kamal's gotten in the mix and he's been unable to finish with the ball in his grasp. Mateus Kolovos goes back as Moskopoulos plays it ahead. Yu out of the area came the keeper. He's a little bit trapped right now, but Pickering can't get a clean shot away to take advantage. Stankovic can't catch that. You see the frustration there from Alex Stankovic, and it's been a tough match to swallow for Pickering. At times, it probably felt within their grasp, certainly within the opening 20 minutes. But once OSU got that first goal, and then double just 4 minutes later as we get a caution here. Gamesmanship, time wasting the call here against the OSU player, and that'll turn possession over. As the caution issued to Andre Gould. And for Pickering, this match has seemingly just continued to slip away from them. Further and further after the second goal for OSU that came from David Ammett back in the 24th minute. Bailey flicks on. Ammett trying to make a play here for Ottawa. Pickering come away with possession. Stankovic. Foul on the back of Ammett. Free kick here for OSU. Soon another deserving team will engrave their name into OPDL history and hoist the beautiful brand new Gary Miller Charity Shield Trophy, artfully crafted by Nothers The Award Store. For more than 50 years, Nothers The Award Store has been a leading supplier of awards and recognition products across Ontario, offering complete assistance from program concept planning all the way to product delivery. See how they can help your organization at nothers.com. We've got an OSU player on the pitch down and in some discomfort, and we certainly hope it's nothing serious. Have a look at the replay of the incident, and it's Raja Koba who gets it on the back of his head there, and you have to hope that he's going to be okay. Isaiah Rajakoba's had a really nice match today for OSU, and you never want to see a player go down with a knock. You certainly get concerned when it's a head injury. But a good sight to see there for that young man as Rajakoba seemingly will be able to continue. They're going to take him over to the near side touchline for a little bit of further assessment before he might be welcomed back into this match. You can see him checking the grill there, making sure that he's got the right number of chiclets and everything's in working order, and I think he's going to be able to shake that off with the sweet taste of victory impending. Barring a miraculous comeback here from Pickering, down 2-0 to OSU. Great tackle by Hamoudi. Rajakoba will come back onto the match now, so... Oh, that's a hard tackle, and Bailey draws the call, and it'll be a free kick and a chance to make it 3 as this comes just at the top of the penalty area. Direct center to goal. Let's get a look at the replay of that foul as you see at the end of the sequence there. Bailey taken down hard. And now OSU have a chance to add the cherry on top. Couple players hovering around the ball, including Rajakoba. 3 players in the mix that could take this. Eliuti in the ear of Rajakoba. Nankro hovering just outside the area as well, but certainly within a position where he might run up to it. Looks like it'll be Rajakoba to take it, though, as a 5-man wall sets up to defend the kick. Maybe 21, 22 yards out. First decoy, Rajakoba shoots and just pushes it wide. Well, Isaiah Rajakoba unleashed a well-struck free kick attempt. It was hard, it was low, past the wall, and just missed the post after the decoy run up there from Eliuti. Hamoudi. And you can hear that from his teammates. Hamoudi. He's had a phenomenal game today for OSU as that ball right into the rafters. And we'll get a drop ball to restart here. U restarts from the drop ball, trying to pick out Bailey. Bailey gets past his man who tried to sell the call in Stankovic. Stankovic continues to complain, but it'll be an OSU throw to restart here. Down to the final minutes of this match in the under-16 boys final of the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield. A reminder that we've got 2 more matches on the schedule for today as Pickering try advance here into the attacking third. Up next, it's going to be the under-14 boys final at 3 p.m. Eastern between Woodbridge and London TFC. And we'll close out the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield with the under-16 girls final between Vaughan and London TFC. Pickering's attempt from distance, a hit and a hope there off the foot of Elliott and out for a goal kick. And Pickering are down to their final breaths here. They need something miraculous to change the way this game's going. It seems like an inevitability now that OSU will hoist that brand new, beautiful Gary Miller Charity Shield trophy created by Nothers. The question is, what's the final scoreline going to be as Bailey gets hauled down? And that's going to be a caution shown to Noah Kamal. Well, it was a professional foul and he didn't have much of a choice there. Kamal hauls down Miller, who was set to break free for a breakaway opportunity. One other man was back, which is why it wasn't a straight red. But Kamal goes into the book with the yellow. And now OSU only sending 4 players into the penalty area to try get a knock on here. Not wanting to take any chances will lock things down. Martinelli plays it in, headed away by Stankovic. Picked up now by Antwi as he tries to turn and burn. Antwi, he gets hauled back. No call, that's a tough break there. It was clear that there were hands all over the back of Antwi. And I think Pickering have some cause to complain about that particular exchange. Antwi in with the hard foul, and well, you could see that coming from a mile away, and the referee better get things under control as now Martinelli drops down dramatically as if to emphasize you only get a call when you drop. Our match official's done a good game in this heated match, but right now He's got to get things back under control as it's starting to slip away a little bit. Antwi still trying to stir it up there with you as now Drafen has to back off the ball. 4 Pickering players around the ref to give them their thoughts on the exchange. Larocque from the free kick restart. Bailey can't control. Stankovic plays ahead. This could be a break. Antwi after the miscue from the defenders, but Larocque there. The steady defensive presence of Caleb Larocque as he locks it down. Big slide tackle from Bailey to knock it out. We're going to get a substitution here, as Apong will come back into the match, replacing Kingston Bailey.
Number 15, Josiah Opong.
So we'll see how much added time we'll have to tack on here to the end of this match. 4th official gets set to indicate. But I don't know that it's going to be enough for Pickering today, regardless of what that number up on the board ends up being. Kolovos trying to hustle it back. Hard tackle by Martinelli. And now Martinelli gets a caution. And directly below us, Rajakoba got taken down. Cautions flying all around. As things getting heated now pitch side. Amit not happy about this. Rajakoba seemingly okay now.
The first yellow was OSU's. This is going to be a Pickering free kick. There's 2 yellows. You're going to let me write them down.
So 2 cautions issued on the play. The whistle, a foul against OSU. As Kolovos continues to stir it up there in the middle. And we'll restart with the free kick here. Drafen plays it into the penalty area. Knocked around, initially blocked by you defensively. Pickering continue to hold possession. Amit for OSU, stripped away from him. Right, trying to turn them back on the right side of half. Nice play to dish it over to Alamong. Alongmo can't get it through the pack. Amit controls. Nice job by Drafen. He wants support. Plays the ball ahead as Antwi running on. Gets the header over the keeper, Chan, who quickly tracks back, and we've got a head injury on the pitch as that's Jaden Yu, who's had such a strong game on the back line for OSU. He went up for that aerial challenge. The medic was at the far end of the pitch, and he is full sprint to go help you. And we certainly hope that you is okay. That was a tough exchange, a scary incident. You never want to see an injury, and we hope a speedy recovery there for Jaden Yu. He's been locked down today on that back line for OSU. As you can see, we're approaching the 4 minutes of added time to be played. And with this injury, you can expect a couple more minutes to be added on. But Jaden Yu's been so great today, and you hate to see his day potentially end this way. He's been so good that our crew's done a phenomenal job creating a highlight pack featuring some of his fantastic defensive work today. And you'll see that post-match with some of the post-match highlights But most importantly, it looks like U is going to be okay, at least to walk off under his own power. And that's a lot of toughness shown by that young man, Jaden Yu, for Ottawa South United.
Entering the field for Ottawa South
As he'll
United,
receive some additional treatment behind the curtain.
Kingston Bailey.
Bailey will come back into the match to replace the injured Yu and restart with the drop ball to the keeper, Chan. Chan gets set to play this out from the drop kick. And that'll do it. The final whistle sounds. And Ottawa South United are your under-16 boys champions at the 2025 Gary Miller Charity Shield. A phenomenal performance from the squad in white today as they dominated from beginning to end, scoring 2 goals in just a 4-minute span inside of the opening 25 minutes of this match. And OSU have earned their glory here today. Have a look at the full-time final match stats. Ottawa outshooting Pickering by a 14-7 attempt tally. Shots on target, a much closer spread. 5 shots on target to 4 in favor of OSU. The corners were close as well. It was a chippy match, 30 combined fouls and 7 yellow cards issued. But when it's all said and done, OSU play gritty, they play tough, and they play strong en route to a 2-0 win over Pickering. We're going to have the medal and trophy presentation coming up in a few minutes. Before we get to that, we'll also have our pitch side interview. And remember, download the My Soccer app powered by BMO for all the exclusive content, including these post-match interviews that you can only get through the My Soccer app powered by BMO. Before we say goodbye, we remind you, first we're going to have a look at some highlights. No, we'll get back to those highlights in just a little bit. But there's your player of the match, David Emmett, as he got the second goal today for OSU. And here we get a look at some of the match highlights. And we remind you that today's Gary Miller Charity Shield was fueled by Gatorade with a proven blend of carbs and electrolytes. Gatorade is scientifically formulated so you never stop competing. Rehydrate, replenish, and refuel after the match. Thank you again to our proud partners for today's event, our premier partners Toronto FC and the Canadian Premier League, our program partners Gatorade, as well as our premier partners BMO and Circle K, official apparel and equipment partner O'Neill Sportswear, and supporters Respect in Sport and Nothers the Award Store. Ontario Soccer would also like to thank Domino's for stepping up big time and providing pizza for the Athlete Pizza Party and the staff and volunteers over the course of the Gary Miller Charity Shield. Be sure to check them out. Domino's on Pine Valley and Highway 7 in Vaughan. Tell them Ontario Soccer sent you. A big thank you to all our partners. A big thank you to you tuning in. Download the My Soccer app today for that exclusive post-match interview with our player of the game, David Emmett, number 99 from OSU. And on behalf of our great technical crew, my name's Nico Cardarelli. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, because without you, none of this would be possible. Folks, we've got 2 more matches on the docket. We'll see you at 3 p.m. Eastern.
I got everything I want. Not what you think.
We'll implant a device that can reactivate Jordan's heart.
Honest, it might have been a nightmare. As long as I'm here, no one can hurt you.
I bet you thought that was going to hit me. The Gary Miller Charity Shield silent auction is now live on opdl.ca. Scan the QR code on the screen to see all the amazing items. Let's help raise money for SickKids and other charities at this year's event. Auction ends Sunday at 9 p.m.